Hey guys, long time no see. It's been a few weeks. Um, same old with me. Healthy and all, just doing, working, eating, sleeping, watching football. That's pretty much what all I've been doing the last 3 weeks. But so yeah, the Dolphins are 3-3. They look decent. They're competitive almost every week. Um, won by 26 and 24 the last 2 weeks. And as everyone knows now, because the Dolphins were actually in the news for a couple of days, Tua is now going to start week 8 after this bye week here. We're on a bye week this week. Um, a little surprising, I think, because it wasn't like we lost the last 2 games or we won the last 2 games just in spite of the quarterback. He played great at San Francisco. He was actually just mediocre against the Jets, quite honestly. He didn't play that great, but again, it was just one of those games where it was like you knew you weren't going to lose it once you got up 7-0. It was like it just felt like it was over. But here's my thought on it. I don't love it. But here's what I thought they were going to do. Because for those who don't know, our bye week was supposed to be week 11. It got moved up to week 7 because of all the COVID stuff. They had to move schedules around. So now we've got a bye week this week. So obviously, as traditional throughout the league, if you can, often on your bye week, you will start the young quarterback, especially if he was a high draft pick. Like the Giants did it with Eli years ago with Kurt Warner. And Kurt Warner, it's a very similar situation to that, I would say. Um, where the Giants were solid. I think they were 5-4 at the time, and then they gave it over to Eli. So very similar situation, I would say, to that. But yeah, I was a little surprised. I thought they would give him like, hey, you can play the Rams. If we lose, we're going to Tua. Basically, can you stay above 500? Is what I thought they were going to do after this because we're at 500, 3-3 going in. I thought, like for instance, he beats the Rams. As long as he stays at 500 or above, I thought he was going to keep the job for a few more weeks. But they decided to make the decision now. Like I said, I don't love it, but I get it. Um, the only thing I'm afraid of is this coaching staff has preached we're going to win as many games as possible. Remember last year we were in tank mode. We somehow won 5 games. Like some people talk about their teams. Oh, our team stink. This team did everything from a front office standpoint as a rebuild to try to lose. Basically, I mean, it was a clear what you can out. Not just one player, and then you had injuries on top of that. And literally every week there would be guys, and I watched them faithfully for the last 20 something years. All right. And every week there'd be guys you didn't even know. I haven't had that problem this year. But and they somehow won 5 games. And he even said, you know, we the players and the coaches are not thinking. So he's always preached, and he started Fitzpatrick. He says Fitzpatrick's a better player right now. So he started him to start the season. So I hope that he's doing this because he truly thinks Tua is just the better player right now. Could be. Because if what I'm afraid of, let's say these first 2 weeks he's playing Rams, then Cardinals. All right. If we want to stay in it, we need to at least go 1-1 there, right? If we lose and he's bad, what's the rest of the team going to kind of be like? Because this is the best vibe this team has had in years. They seem to enjoy each other, root for each other. just it's a good vibe that this team, even the few years that we would like occasionally win, go to the playoffs, like a few years ago with Gates, and then the Soprano years, with Bill Parcells coming in, we made the playoffs once. This is a different feeling team. Like they seem to, like I said, like each other, have a good time, support each other. Different atmosphere. It's a good atmosphere. So, what do you do with these guys that are like, wait a minute, we just won by 26-24. You changed the quarterback. This guy, being a rookie, didn't play well. We lost both these games, and now we're pretty much out of it. What do you say to those players? That's the danger of it. Is if he plays bad, they're going to be like, well, why didn't we just keep Patrick in there? That's the part that it's concerning for me, and that could cause issues. So I'm hoping that isn't the case. That even if they lose, it won't be his fault. But yeah, it's a shame. Everyone loves Fitz. Fitz is awesome. He's just a good human being. And Tua actually seems like a very good human being too. But yeah, I'll be interested. Eyes will actually be on the Dolphins for once. See if that's a good thing or not. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. So basically, to wrap it up, I wouldn't have done it. I am not just like wholeheartedly against it because I get it. You're trying to get this guy in here, get his progression along a little faster. But I just worry the team's psyche more than anything. If he is bad the first couple weeks, which if he's bad, that doesn't mean he's always going to be bad. It's just the veteran play. All the rest of the players are like, man, we had something going, and you changed the quarterback. Will that cause issues? So that's my only concern with it. But I completely get why they're doing it. And like Fitzpatrick, it's not like irreplaceable, but like I said, he's preached win as many games as possible. And then if the move is perceived that you didn't really do that, is that going to cause an issue? But other than that, I don't have a problem with it, but I wouldn't have done it. So that's the thing on that. Just got done watching Eagles Giants. It's funny. You want to get a conversation started anywhere, you bring up Carson Wentz. Good or bad. You want to get replies and get people going, you bring up Carson Wentz. It's hilarious, man. So, I would consider me a pretty rational guy. And my only complaints with always with Carson Wentz are the little things, right? And it's not just him. You'll see it through many quarterbacks that you ever wonder why they didn't take the next step. It's usually little things. And I'll give you examples, like tonight. And this isn't just tonight. You'll see this in every game he plays. How many times does he take a sack when he's already outside the pocket? Does that outrage anyone else? Stuff like that, it just kills me. So it rolls out. Has plenty of time. This is not like an offensive line. This is not a physical issue. This is a complete mental problem. And he takes a sack. Okay. And then tonight, now he ended up throwing a great pass for a touchdown. He's got the physical tools. He's a starting quarterback in this league. This isn't a hate on Carson Wentz. But it's what holds him back from taking the next step, I feel like. It's these little things. Guy goes offsides. Defender goes offsides. You have a free play, right? So you throw it in bounds to where a guy at least has a chance to make a play on it, right? He throws it out of bounds. It was a free play, dude. And he knew it was a free play. You can tell by how he knew it was a free play. And he threw it out of bounds. It's those little things that just, for me, those are the things I watch for, especially in quarterbacks, are just little things. Knowing the downs and distances, you're nearing field goal range, just gaining the 7 yards to make it an easier field goal, not just chucking it up in the end zone, saying, I'll throw this ball that has a 20% chance of being completed when you could have just made the field goal easier. Just so much stuff that when I watch a game, those are the stuff I look for out of a quarterback. And Wentz every week, it's pretty much every week, he'll do these type of things and just make you go, what, what are you doing? And it's not a physical thing; it's just a mental, you know. But you bring that up on Facebook or Twitter, you bring it up anywhere. You bring up Carson Wentz, it is a conversation starter with Eagles fans. Hilarious. Some people want to kick him to the curb. Most actually like him, it seems like. Because, like I said, he's got stones. He plays hard. He's got talent. Me, it's always just those mental errors that I see weekly that in year 5 I shouldn't still be seeing. I compare him a lot to like Matthew Stafford for years. He used to do the same. You'd see him make the same mistake for years. And then when Jim Caldwell took over, it was like something clicked with him. So I was hoping that would happen with Carson around right now. But I don't see it. And like I said, I'm not talking about stats or how many wins his team is banged up. I don't expect him to look awesome. But it's the mental things that he can control that just does a lot of dumb stuff. Stuff that's like, where was your mind at? That you would like to see in year 5 be corrected. So, there you go. But I always find it funny. You bring up Carson Wentz, man, you can get a good conversation started. It's hilarious to me. But Eagles fans in general are the funnest people on Facebook for me. I mean, they are passionate. We'll give them that. Sometimes not rational, but hey, they're at least fun. All right. But yeah, so those are the two things. We talked about 2 quarterbacks. All right. But I did do a couple breaks of Premier Hockey with the Blue Jackets. I did okay. I hit a Seth Jones to 299. These are the base cards. This is the Upper Deck Premier. These are the base to 299. Good photo, simplistic. Nothing that makes you go ooh ah. And looks all right. Yeah. Texier rookie. I believe the rookies. Those are the 299 too. I thought maybe they were short. And another Texier. I got 2 of those. And then I did hit an Elvis rookie to 299. So that was sweet. Nice patch, 3 color to 25. Big Z, Zach Rowinski. I like that. Love me some nice patches. I will be looking for a Seth Jones Mega Patch. If you've never seen the Premier Mega Patches, if you remember Panini Prime, they have those big patches. Uh, Occasionally, Top Sterling would have the big patch when but yeah, they're nasty patches. Most of them, of course, you're not going to have a nasty one in every single one. But I'm looking for a Seth Jones Mega Patch. One is up on eBay at a high starting bid, though. So we'll see. Maybe I'll send the guy an offer if no one bids on it. But definitely looking to pick one of those up. And anyway, we re-signed this guy to his number to 249, Cole Sherwood. I've said it before. He's a borderline NHL. He'll fill in every once in a while, I feel like. But I doubt, at least on our team, that he's going to ever be a full-time starter. This guy has a great shot, and he's playing really well in the KHL right now because he went over there to play, while they had a long off season here. So number to 99, this is the premier attractions. This is not the true RPA of Emil Benstrom. So nice. And this is the true RPA to 149. The guys will either be numbered to 290 or 249, 249, 149, or 99. Those are the 3 base RPAs, depending on what level they are. So he's to 149, and they are acetate. So I actually almost prefer them over the cup RPAs, quite frankly. Most years. There's a couple Cup years where they look really nice, but a lot of times I actually prefer the Premier RPA. And then this is just, and these are all on-card autos, by the way. And this is just a base auto of Texier. And I did hit one auto of Mr. Elvis to 99. This is also an acetate auto. This is the horizontal. So no RPA of Tex or Merge Liking, but I'll take an autograph. So that was Premier. It's a nice product. So yeah, I'll be on the look for a Seth Jones Mega Patch. Is kind of what I want from that product. For sure. Hopefully I can land one of those at some point. Probably when you add all the different versions, there's about 30 of them probably. So definitely be looking for that. Yeah, that's all I got. I just figured I should make a video. I noticed it's been like 3 weeks. I guess it just, yeah. So there you go. Let me know. Do you like the Tua switch for the Dolphins? Or would you have kind of had my thinking where you probably should have waited a week or two just to see what happened in those 2 games before you made the switch? So that's kind of where I was. But are you with the, you should have done this maybe even a couple weeks ago? So, yeah, let me know. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. I don't really think there's a right wrong answer to this. It's more, it was kind of like that when I heard the news. But yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. If you watched almost 17 minutes, I appreciate it. Love you all. Till next time.